Rick and Morty's most recent episode might be their wildest horror parody yet, and somehow it all centers around Jerry, yes Jerry, becoming the Easter Bunny. It starts off innocently enough, with the family gathered for what seems like a normal Easter morning. Morty's opening a chocolate egg, Summer's scrolling on her phone, and Beth is trying to keep everyone on schedule for brunch with her parents. Meanwhile, Rick storms in late, smelling like sulfur and muttering about chocolate-based anomalies in the multiverse. Within seconds, the calm is broken. The episode then shifts into a deranged blend of Easter iconography and full-blown body horror. After a brief scene in the garage, Jerry accidentally ingests a vial labeled BUNNIFI, which Rick left out while experimenting with a molecular cross-species enhancer. At first, Jerry just starts craving carrots. Then he develops twitchy ears. Before anyone can react, he's halfway into a full transformation: fur, whiskers, disturbingly large teeth, and by the time the family realizes what's happening, it's too late. Jerry is now a grotesque, humanoid Easter Bunny hybrid. Rick tries to explain that the formula was originally designed to create adorable, genetically enhanced rabbits for galactic children's parks, but something went wrong. Instead of playful rabbits, it created hyper-intelligent, carnivorous bunnies obsessed with resurrection and egg-based reproduction. Cue a flashback to one of Rick's earlier exploits, where an entire planet was overrun by bunny-like cryptids worshipping a golden egg as their deity. These creatures see Jerry as the prophesied egg father, and soon, a portal opens in the sky, ushering in thousands of mutant bunny followers who begin laying siege to Earth. Summer and Morty immediately want to nuke the whole thing, but Beth insists on saving Jerry, even if he now talks in riddles and lays shimmering, pulsing eggs that whisper to anyone nearby. Rick concocts a reversal serum, but Jerry's new cult has taken him to a hidden warren deep beneath the White House, where he plans to rebirth the planet in pastel shades and sugary resurrection. Morty and Summer team up with President Curtis to infiltrate the underground bunny lair, armed with Peeps grenades and chocolate crucifixes. Once inside, things turn properly terrifying. The lair is a labyrinth of candy-colored flesh walls, egg sacs, and whispering bunny sentinels with eyes like voids. Morty almost gets converted when a sentient marshmallow chick tries to consume his soul through his ears. Summer, ever the pragmatist, hacks the cult's eggnet, using her foam and triggers an overload of seasonal data: Christmas, Halloween, Arbor Day, all mashed into one. The overload fries the hive mind, controlling the bunny followers, and causes Jerry to snap out of his trance. Unfortunately, the horror isn't over. Jerry, now lucid but still a bunny man, reveals he remembers everything, especially the joy of laying cosmic eggs. He wants to stay this way. Beth's heart breaks, but Rick refuses to let him stay a soft-core Donnie Darko extra. He forcibly injects Jerry with the reversal serum, but it only partially works. Jerry's back to normal, except every Easter, he transforms for 24 hours into the egg father again. The family agrees never to speak of it. The final scene is a fake commercial for egg father candies, a seasonal treat with slogans like "You'll die for the flavor" and "One bite and you'll never leave the nest," voiced by none other than Mr. Poopy Butthole, dressed as a giant Cadbury egg. Then it cuts to black with a lingering, ambient hum and a slow zoom on one of Jerry's forgotten eggs, which cracks open in a dark basement, revealing something that smiles. It's a pitch-perfect parody of horror tropes, blending the religious symbolism of Easter with grotesque body transformations and cult fanaticism. The episode riffs on films like The Fly, Midsommar, Watership Down, and even Hellraiser, turning Jerry into a disturbingly effective conduit for existential dread. Yet it's still laced with that classic Rick and Morty sarcasm, making the whole nightmare somehow hilarious. The brilliance lies in how the horror is undercut by the absurd. Jerry's transformation is framed like a classic tragedy, but he's also producing rainbow-colored eggs that sing the bee gees. Morty gets emotionally scared, but only because his favorite hoodie gets goo on it. Summer, meanwhile, walks away completely unbothered, already selling NFTs of the egg creatures on the galactic black market by episode's end. Rick's nihilism is tested more than ever. He tries to play it cool, but by the end, he's genuinely disturbed, not because of what happened, but because he admits that Jerry made a better Messiah figure than he ever could. That small moment, tucked between cosmic horror and chocolate fountains of doom, adds just enough pathos to remind viewers that even in the wildest episodes,